Welcome to Tuber Chat. If you are on your way towards 1,000, 2,000, or even 10,000 subscribers and beyond, you've come to the right place. We are going to introduce you to some of the most influential content creators that can help to get your channel moving beyond your first 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of watch time. I didn't have a channel ready to go today, so we spun the wheel immediately, and we see that Msk Family Vlogs is coming up. This is a dynamic family of creators and one of our longest standing official members here in the Tuber Chat family. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat. We've got a few more on there. I am Betty J Gathers, Ali's Craft Pursuits, and Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning have all been added to the wheel. I'll add another couple of channels in a moment. I see we've got a few more members here. Healthy G-Mom, Angel's Army, and Sparkle's Hope Chest are in the house. I'll just add those right now, and we will get moving on our introductions in a second as well. We had some crazy temperature change here in the Northeast, and I am close to Niagara Falls in Ontario, Canada. We went up by almost 20 degrees yesterday, and therefore my voice is just disastrous, as I happen to be allergic to just about everything. But we'll see if we can hold it together for another 2 to 2.5 hours, and we will get as many channels on the screen as we possibly can. Msk Family Vlogs has 1,470 subscribers right now, and they are fully monetized, of course, with super chats and memberships available on their channel to support them with when you get there. And like I said, they happen to be one of our longest standing official members. They have been with Tuber Chat pretty much from the beginning. So I hope everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They mix up the videos and live streams, and they bring a pure variety of content on their channel. So, let me see who else is in the chat with us. I've added Angel's Army, Healthy G-Mom, and Sparkle's Hope Chest to the wheel. Scratch and PPA and Michael's Adventures are two of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. Michael's Adventures can't always be with us just because of a work schedule, but he managed to get in today and will likely be with us for a while. Scratch and PPA, of course, is in the pole position on the Wheel of Doom. Emotion is in the house both as a moderator and a member. Emotion, I noticed that you have a premiere set for later today. If you want to put that right after Tuber Chat, you can just reschedule to 12:30. The only thing is that we have to be prepared to change the time if necessary. Tuber Chat is usually here 2 to 2.5 hours, but we're never 100% sure before we start. As well, if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you, and if you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Arsenic Element has dropped a super chat on us to get us started for today, so thank you for that extra support. For that reason, we're going to make Arsenic Element the next channel that we look at before I spin the wheel again. But I see Charlie Grace is back in the house, garden to table with Heather Lynn. Always good to see you. Gloria's Platter, we got a great look at yesterday with a premiere right after Tuber Chat. I Am Tammy J is in the house. That's a brand new channel along with Tamara Nation. So hopefully you're both feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Nita VR Designs is in the house with vibes with the Thompson family, and Eternity Luck Scratcher is in the house as well. Harlson Dunn, good to see you. Harlson Dunn, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you got my email. I imagine that you did. And yeah, I'm not sure why you might have been blocked a while back. It was probably me, possibly a moderator that did it. But our mods usually don't block anybody. It's always me. I don't know. You might have either said something that was spammy, or it could have been a mistake. or it could have been on a day where we had some trolling. I might have been trigger happy that day. But thank you for your patience. It's great to have you back in the house. Hopefully you'll meet some new friends and family members here. I may have updated our video description since anybody was here last, so please have a look before connecting, and you will find the instructions for how to maximize your time here in TuberChat in those instructions. Arsenic Element is coming up right now because they did drop a super chat on us, and I see that another longtime friend is here. That's The Real Deal with Shonda. So The Real Deal with Shonda will be the next channel that we look at because they've dropped that super chat on us. And we will get back to spinning the wheel shortly. The Real Deal with Shonda is a longtime friend of TuberChat. AZ Highland Homestead, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And hopefully, other than that, everybody's doing okay, meeting new friends and family members. Tamara Nation, yes, absolutely. When we connect, for instance, with somebody like Arsenic Element here, the best success is found in making the first move, reaching out to other creators, supporting them, and then having them do the same for you afterwards. Coupon Gale, good to see you here. So, the way that we connect is, first of all, I would suggest starting a conversation, and then when you head to somebody's channel, watch a full video of at least 3 minutes long from beginning to end. It's very important that we watch a full video. Very important that it's more than 3 minutes. Better if it's 4, 5, 6, or 7 minutes. Everybody, of course, is more than welcome to do more than I suggest here and in our instructions, but we know that that system works. We've been at this for a while now, and we see channels growing constantly. You'll also notice that when I put channels on the screen, if they've ever been on the screen before, they are always subscribed. So while TuberChat loses subscribers just as everybody does, nobody ever loses TuberChat. It is extremely rare, and that's because I always follow the procedure to a T. Once you're watching the video of at least 3 minutes long from beginning to end, leave a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. Give a thumbs up, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. As you see me do for all creators, that should make our connection stick, and then this should make your connection stick. And then come back into the chat, let them know that you've done that. They will turn around and do the same thing for you. Four Corners Custom Products is in the house and has dropped another super chat on us. Thank you for that. For that reason, we'll look at your channel right after The Real Deal with Shonda. And then thank you, Gloria's Platter. Thank you, everybody. I really do appreciate every moment everybody spends, even if it's just to come by and say hello and give that thumbs up. Ghostly Winds, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Ghostly Winds is in a much different time zone than we are here, so not able to make it every day, but they are a longtime friend who's been with TuberChat almost from the beginning as well. We are now on episode number 366, if you can believe that. Arsenic Element shows us all the different ways that we can grow peppers of different types on their channel, which is really cool. So we obviously have much to learn from this creator, as well as be entertained and inspired by when we get there. They have been a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter for quite some time. They dropped a super chat on us, so we put their channel up right away. They've got 285 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 300 that we know that they're thinking about. And Ghostly Winds TuberChat's always busy. We've been lucky enough lately to be able to get to almost every channel that comes into the chat if we're here for 2.5 hours. So we'll see what happens today. We're not in any rush to get out of here. But somewhere between 2 to 2.5 hours, we have to put as many channels on the screen as we can. The Real Deal with Shonda is a longtime friend of TuberChat. They've been with us almost from the beginning. They are an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They dropped a super chat on us again today. They've done that many times before, and for that reason, we put their channel up right away. We will get back to spinning the wheel shortly. When we look at their videos, we can see that The Real Deal with Shonda is bringing us pure variety. I don't want to fall behind with you, so I'm going to take one of your latest videos here, and it's unfortunate that that's a negative video. It looks like Mighty Taco, but it's obviously something else, even though I see that's the worst Taco Tuesday ever. Let's take your video, and I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind, and hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find in The Real Deal with Shonda on her channel. Like I said, she's been a longtime friend of Superchat. So let's look at Four Corners Custom Products. Thank you one more time, Arsenic Element, The Real Deal with Shonda, and Four Corners for your Super Chats. I really do appreciate all that extra support. Bdog Channel, good to see you in the house. And I see that Eternity Lux Scratcher has dropped a Super Chat on us as well. So we'll look at that channel before I spin the wheel again, and I see that I Am Tammy J is coming in right behind them as well with another Super Chat. So thank you, everybody, for this extra support. I really do appreciate all of this generosity to get us going for today. We've only been on for a few minutes. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Four Corners Custom Products brings us a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of merchandise. Sometimes they do this in the form of shorts and sometimes in the form of long-form videos here. And then as well, they've been doing a lot of live streaming lately, just chasing watch hours. So I'm going to take your latest video, add that into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And Four Corners Custom Products is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. When I bounce in between premieres and live streams, I run into Four Corners Custom Products, spreading all kinds of generosity and positivity everywhere that I seem to find them. Matthew, Binney, VHS, Video World, and more. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. This is Eternity Lux Scratcher. They're fairly new to Tuber Chat, but have already shown great generosity in dropping a Super Chat on us again today, and for that I'm very grateful, and for that reason we put that channel up right now. We've got one more to look at, and then we will be spinning the wheel again shortly. Coupon Gale is in the house. And Prosi Malimbe, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. Eternity Lux Scratcher right now has 196 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. We might be able to get them all the way there today. I'm going to take your latest short video here, and talking about 200 subscribers, I'm just going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind. Team Tyra, good to see you here. And Eternity Lux Scratcher obviously must have hit the 200 subscribers and then slipped back below. One of the things that we know about YouTube is they're constantly playing games with all of our numbers, whether it's subscribers, views, watch hours, even our thumbs down disappear after a couple of days in a lot of cases. So we just keep moving along, as long as we're always doing as much as we can for others while we're connecting. We see that channels are growing, becoming monetized all the time. Pandan, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Ruth Olam's Journey happens to be a member, so I'm just getting them on the wheel right away. We always add members to the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. Thank you one more time, Eternity Lux Scratcher, for your super chat. And for the same reason, we're putting I Am Tammy J up onto the screen right now, so we'll see what they've got going on their channel. I Am Tammy J is a long time friend of Tuber Chat, but it is a little while since you've been here, I believe. I've got your notification bell on now. I used to not put notification bells on for everybody, but I do now, and forgive me if I'm mistaken, if that was just a if I overlooked that. But I Am Tammy J is here with Pure Variety, so what I'm going to do is take their latest video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up with your content, make sure I know what you've been up to lately, and then I will make sure I don't fall too far behind. And the Stock Explorer is in the house. They are here with us almost every day, and they support on all of my channels, for which I'm grateful. Happalistic Kitchen, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. So it's time for us to spin the wheel. I am Temmie J. Thank you one more time for your super chat. I really do appreciate all this extra generosity. Four Corners Custom Products, Arsenic Element, The Real Deal with Shonda. Thank you so much for all of that. And did Four Corners Custom Products happen to drop another one? They might have. I might have missed something there. Yeah, forgive me for that, Four Corners, if I missed that. Yes, they did. Thank you so much. Things slip by on the chat so fast. Sometimes I miss things. I don't mean to do that, but Four Corners Custom Products is showing extra generosity. They do that often as well, so thank you for that. We're going to look at the Stock Explorer now, the first channel chosen off of the Wheel of Doom, since we're back at it now. Evangelist Malvina Thomas, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Venom for Life, good to see you in the house. Amoy Official, good to have you back. And Happalistic Kitchen, I think I welcomed you earlier. The Stock Explorer has 683 subscribers right now. This is a very dynamic creator and host, and somebody who shares generosity in every way that you can on YouTube, but also has a lot for us to learn, as well as be entertained and inspired by, on two different channels. Their second channel is called Tropical Buzz. I'll leave it to you to check that out when you get there. And there it is right there in their featured channel section. And what they are bringing to us on the Stock Explorer is level-headed and down-to-earth information about companies and products that we might consider when investing or trading, both for the long term or the short term, in the stock market and in crypto. And they go from everything from beginner tutorials to get us familiar with the lingo and terminology, right up to options trading with puts and calls and talking about crypto and NFTs. So I'm happy to have a lot of financial channels now in the Tuber Chat family, because with money, something we all have in common, but as well when we talk about monetization, it would be wonderful if we would maximize the impact of the income that's going to come from monetization. The Stock Explorer is a creator that's going to help us with that. Jazzy Corner, good to see you in the house. And Scratch and PPA, thank you for checking that out and making sure that Emotion has a premiere ready for us to see right after Tuber Chat, probably in about 2 hours from now. And then Tamara Nation, here in Tuber Chat, the best success is always found in making the first move, reaching out to others, supporting them, and then they will turn around and do the same thing for you. We believe wholeheartedly in giving much more than we expect to receive. And most creators who have been here many times before will not go to a brand new channel that they see in the chat, especially when you're asking for them to visit, because we do things in an opposite way here. And with good reason. And so over a little bit of time, you'll find that you can meet up to 8 to 10 creators per hour for the time that you spend here, and lots of creators will be happy to turn around and come back and support you as well. Oh my goodness, Ghostly Winds. Yeah, I wish I would do some swimming and gym stuff. Maybe one of these days. Honeyco, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. That's a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. She's been here from the very beginning. And then the Stock Explorer, like I said, will mix up the videos between shorts to give us bite-sized information, long-form videos, and then live streams, sometimes with charts, sometimes with unboxings, and often with product in hand. So we definitely have a lot to be learned from the Stock Explorer, and I am absolutely a fan of that channel and that creator. So have Cheetah Will View, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Palettes, Pouts, Perfumes, and Panning brings us beauty products, sometimes in the form of reviews, sometimes in the form of almost a haul, and sometimes in the form of a comparison or list. This is Tracy, and she brings us beauty products in a variety of different video formats, now with live streaming, as well as shorts and long-form videos as well. Business services and opportunities opportunities is Charlene Heel with a second channel. I'm just going to get Charlene Heel onto our Wheel of Doom, as they happen to be a member, and we always put the members on the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. Andre Southgate, good to see you here. Garden to Table with Heather Lynn is in the house. Team Goodman is here as well. Makeup Mom and Son has come in. Makeup Mom and Son has been a dear friend for a long time. She's a very much loved and well-respected creator, and she's here as a moderator and a gold member, so we'll see her link dropped by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. The Wheel of Doom may need to do some weights. Yes, as a matter of fact, Ghostly Wins. It's true. There's the wheel is not doing too badly so far. As soon as we get the wheel down to a couple of maybe 5 or 6 names, I'll add some names from our chat list. And in the meantime, Ghostly Wins has just dropped a super chat on us. They've done that many times before. They're an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. So we'll look at that channel right now for that reason, and then we'll get back to spinning the wheel soon. S.A. Lagari, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. X2 Aliens, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. And then Inspire So Many. The idea here, of course, is that we want to support other creators, knowing that they will come back and support us. So we typically will knock out any messages that are self-promoting. Ghostly Wins, good to see you. Again, because they can't always be with us. Ghostly Winds comes to us from Australia, so their time zone is way off from what we have here. So we're lucky to have them here when they are. They show generosity in every way that you typically see on YouTube and over and above. You wonder to yourself who's still going to be with you a year or two down the road, and who's truly going to have your back, not just in your own channel, your own chats, but out in the YouTube streets, and bring to you things that they see or notice as well that can be beneficial both to yourself and other people. Ghostly Wins is one of these dear friends to me and has been for a long time. So I hope everybody will connect with them. They bring us gaming, usually in retro games, and sometimes in the form of videos, sometimes in the form of live streams. They're extremely energetic, and you can feel the fun that they're having when you visit their channel and catch them, especially on a live stream. Give Fashion Concepts, good to see you in the house. Nicole Pikachu, good to see you here as well. We did get a chance to look at your channel yesterday. Emotion has just dropped a super chat on us, so we're going to make Emotion the next channel that we look at before we spin the wheel again. He is a dear friend, happens to be a moderator and a gold member. We will see his link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so. He is a talented singer and songwriter who brings us his original works, which we're going to see in about 2 hours when we go over to his premiere. Peter Dell, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Sage Lifestyle, good to see you here. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. And my goodness, are we ever doing well. Emotion has sniped himself the Stream Boss position. He's had that many times before. TWTTV, good to see you here. When I mentioned the Stream Boss, what I'm talking about is the video game life meter under my camera there. And because Emotion dropped a super chat, which knocked the remaining life out of our previous Stream Boss, they have become our new Stream Boss, and they will get some extra exposure for that reason for a period of time. Backlash Fisherman, good to see you in the house. I'm always good. Hopefully you are too. Thank you for asking, and it's good to see you in the chat. When I look for Emotion, I typically type in Emotion New Soul, and that can be done either on a computer or on a phone. And hopefully everybody will be able to either copy that or type that out as I paste it into the chat here. And you'll be able to find Emotion pretty quickly. And like I said, this is a talented singer and songwriter who brings us their original works on their channel. Cliff Hefner, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Emotion is fully monetized, of course, with Super Chats and a newly revamped membership program available on their channel when we get there. Here is the premiere we're going to be watching in another couple of hours when we go over to Emotion's channel after Super Chat. We still got a long way to go today, so we should be able to get lots and lots and lots of channels on the screen. We always try to get as many as we can. So, Emotion has 2,450 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push him a little bit farther towards the 2,500 that he's thinking about. And then thank you, Peter Dell, for the positivity and kind words. Emotion also experiments with reaction videos here and brings us compilations of his original works, both in the form of premieres and live streams. We've joined him many times. He has a second channel here called Writing with Emotion New Soul, where we get a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of the original works presented here on his official music channel, and a great look at the creator behind the channels as well. So hopefully everybody will connect with Emotion on both of those channels. Next, we're going to look at Angel's Army. And this is another longtime friend of Superchat, an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They happen to be a member, so we put them on the wheel as soon as I saw them in the chat. And Angel's Army has been with us from the beginning. Thank you so much, Emotion, for having us here on in the background. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I know not everybody could just be here for 2.5 hours because it's convenient for me to stream at this time. So I appreciate every moment everybody can be here, even if you're running the stream in the background or coming by to say hello and give a thumbs up. If anybody has the ability to share the stream, whether it's on your community tab, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Super Chat right now, and could see this stream pushed out a little bit more, not just today, but in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead. So Angel's Army brings us pure variety on their channel. You can see that they experiment with members-only videos, a lot of shorts here where they're getting some activity, and then they bring us live streams and videos as well. They're fully monetized, lots of ways to support them when we get there, including Super Chats and memberships, of course. And Angel's Army, like I said, has been with Super Chat from the beginning, with over 3,600, getting on towards 3,700 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. And then, thank you so much, Team Goodman. I really do appreciate that. They are always here with us until the end. We're going to get Ruth Ohm's Journey up on the screen now. And then anybody's free to reach out to me on Instagram if you want. That's where I'm most active. Facebook as well. And sometimes Twitter, but I don't look at that every day for messages. On Instagram, I'm most active. And if there's something that you want me to see or know, or if you have a question you think I can help with, then I love talking YouTube. It doesn't have to be questions. It can if you like, but I also appreciate when people share lessons learned along the way, and things that you see either here in Superchat or in the YouTube streets that can benefit everybody. And Healthy G-Mom has just dropped a Super Chat on us again. And so thank you for that. I really do appreciate that extra support. For that reason, we're going to put Healthy G-Mom up next before I spin the wheel again. We're looking at Ruth Ohm's Journey. And this is a creator who happens to be a member. So, of course, we put them on the wheel as soon as I saw them in the chat. And then Nicole Pikachu. Yeah, you might have already added me. It is all one word, Tuber Chat, of course. And then, thank you, Peter Dell. Enjoy your beer. Cheers to you. And Ruth Ohm's Journey, of course, is also monetized with Super Chats and memberships available on their channel as well. Just going to set a reminder for their latest premiere that's coming up. What I'm suggesting to everybody these days is to set reminders for everything you see, whether it's a live stream or a premiere. And that sends an engagement signal into the YouTube algorithm about interest, but I'm also going to take one of your latest videos and add it into my catch-up list so I can stay caught up and not fall too far behind. I see a new channel in the chat. We've got ORTA Bullion is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Ayeno Gabriel, good to see you in the house. I hope I'm pronouncing that right, unless it's Ayeno. You can let me know if I'm mistaken, but it's good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. And again, hopefully you're feeling welcome as well, and everybody's willing to connect. So our video description contains the instructions for how we connect here, how you can maximize the time that you spend here and meet the maximum number of friends, usually about 8 to 10 per hour. Any faster than that is too fast, but it's great to have you here. Now, I'm assuming ORTA Bullion is going to be a channel talking about precious metals. I could be mistaken, but that will be of particular interest to me, especially in the times we're living in right this moment. Healthy G-Mom, with over 2,000 subscribers, has dropped a super chat on us, so we put that channel up right away. We'll get back to spinning our wheel soon, and I am overdue for getting names onto the wheel from our chat list, so we'll do that shortly. And this channel brings us pure variety as well. She is trying to motivate us with health in different ways and fully monetize. Lots of ways to support her when we get there, including super chats and memberships. Tomlin Girls, good to see you here. I hope I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If anybody hasn't already, or if anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Oh, Silver Art and Hand Poured Silver, I understand. I want to know, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And let me see what I could do about adding some names onto the wheel. Tamara Nation is a brand new channel for Superchat, but they've been here from the beginning of the live stream. So they're coming up right away. Coupon Gale is on the wheel as well. And then we will get to Happalistic Kitchen, and I will add some more names as we need them. So let's spin right now. Thank you one more time, Healthy G-Mom, for your super chat. I really do appreciate that, along with Ghostly Winds and Emotion, my dear friend. And I know I have a time limit set on the chat for anybody that's watching and hasn't been able to come into the chat yet. That helps with a few things. First of all, you get a chance to see what we're doing. Make sure this is something you want to have as a part of your channel. And then as well, it cuts down on a lot of the trolling and stuff like that. Thank goodness YouTube's now given us these tools like slow mode and subscriber only mode. You'll notice that the chat is quite tight here in Superchat, but that's just so that we can focus on growing our channels and make sure everybody's on the same page. Collecting Coins with Gianna, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Coupon Gale actually has two channels. This is Gale's Southern Living with a second channel here, and they have got 722 subscribers here. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about. Now, just because you've got these on your front page, I'm going to add a couple of these videos into my catch-up list for Coupon Gale. She is an extremely supportive creator. As a matter of fact, on her main channel, she did a very considerate and thoughtful job on a video called How to Use Superchat. And that kind of thing can give you an idea of how you can maximize your time here. And it's interesting for me to look through somebody else's eyes at exactly what we're doing here and get an idea of how people are interacting in Superchat. So Thrill Seeks is here, another dear friend. Thank you for coming in. Inspired so many. Lots of creators are looking, like every single creator here is looking for milestones of some kind, even if it's Coupon Gale looking for 723 subscribers right now. But the best success found here in this particular live stream is found in giving much more than we expect to receive. So if you put the focus on looking at other creators, realizing that they're after the same things that you are. You head to their channels and give them all the things that you wish they would do for you, like watching longer videos than I suggest, giving longer comments than I recommend, always giving the thumbs up, always putting the notification bell on, and going further than what I talk about. You will see it come back, and you'll hear that kind of generosity in the stories that I tell about the different creators that come through the chat and the ones I put on the screen. Venom for Life, I know you've been here for a while. I hope I welcomed you when I first noticed you a while ago. And the Coming Home podcast with John Allen is in the house. Good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members to your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Healthy G Mom, I don't always add a video into my catch-up list. I do it often, but that's just to make sure that I don't fall behind with creators. I think I'm caught up with you with the latest video, but I try to get out during the week when we're not here and watch more videos from creators as well. What I typically do when I do that, adding videos into my catch-up list like you see, is when we have a creator like, see, I'll be caught up with Ali's Craft Pursuits because she's here just about every single day, right? And for most creators, I am. So you can see she's got a new video. I'm just going to add that into my catch-up list right now. I don't do it every time. It's just something I do if I notice usually that we don't have red lines, especially for a creator that's not here every day or every week that I may have been behind with for like a week or two, right? As we grow and follow more and more creators, it becomes harder and harder to support everybody as much as we all might like. But as long as everybody's doing as much as they can for each other, everybody will be just fine. You can see that Superchat now, just on this channel, is following over 3,400 subscribers, right? Or like we have that many subscribers. I'm following all of them. Right? And many, many more, as a matter of fact, plus with my other channels and things like this. It's impossible to watch 3,400 videos in a week, but I can go through about 300. I run more videos than I watch, but I'm sure everybody appreciates the watch time and the comments and the thumbs up and things like that. And Jeremy D-Day's in the house. That's JD Knight 7 with a second channel. Ace Flaw 1 has been with Superchat from the very beginning. I've been connected with Andy for over 2 years now. Hope Bus is in the house, my neighbor. I did not go out and live stream. I was thinking about doing it yesterday, but we had wind warnings, and that just makes the live stream awful. So I used it as an excuse to not go this week. Hopefully next weekend I'll get out and we might be able to make a plan in advance to go to Niagara on the Lake. Let's spin the wheel. Get to the farm. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Philip Lemon, thank you for those thumbs up. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Now we're looking at Sparkle's Hope Chest, and it's almost time for me to get some more names on our wheel from our chat list, so I'll do that in a moment. Sparkle's Hope Chest brings us pure variety on their channel. Sometimes they have unboxing videos. I gotta add this one into my catch-up list, actually. And they give us a great look at the creator behind the channel as well, with a lot of random variety. They also do well with series. They have a series called My Motel Life, and they're actually moving right now. So they're gonna have something new for us to see as well. Which is great. Evelyn Sasanga, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And Sparkle's Hope Chest, interestingly, is mom to Wolfspear Productions in real life. So I'm going to show you Wolfspear Productions channel as well. They happen to be a gold member. They're here with us almost every single day. Wolfspear Productions and Sparkle's Hope Chest are almost always together here in Superchat. But Wolfspear Productions is Sparkle's Hope Chest's daughter, and happens to be a truck driver, and she takes us around on all kinds of different routes, but mostly bringing us looks at their home life and the destinations that they go to, both when they're on their regular routes and off. And then they often do collaborations with other creators, and they collaborate with Sparkle's Hope Chest when they can. They bring us pure variety, and they do well with series as well. Their furry friend Jester has series of their own, at least 2. And then hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Geeky Girls Journal, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. So let's spin the wheel one more time. I'm overdue for getting names on the wheel from our chat list, but I'll do that right this second. We are going to look at a brand new channel for Tuber Chat today that's here for the first time. Tamara Nation is coming up on the screen, and we'll see what they've got going on their channel for the first time. Tamara Nation is right here with 168 subscribers, and I'm hoping we can give them a warm welcome and push them maybe even up and over the 170 that they're thinking about, get them a little closer to 200. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but I'm going to take your 15-minute video here, and I'm going to add that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list and watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that Q&A video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Bdog Channel is coming up on the wheel. Andre Southgate is coming up as well. And then we are going to add Inspire So Many. I'll get some more names for the wheel when we get back down to 5 or 6. And Garden to Table with Heather Lynn is still in the house. Thank you for hanging out. So we do have quite a few new channels today. It might be interesting to know that on every Tuber Chat live stream, over 100 channels come in on average during a 2 to 2.5 hour period. Anywhere from 5 to 10 of those channels every single day are brand new to Tuber Chat for the first time. And I think we have more than 5 brand new channels today already, even within the first hour. So Andre Southgate is up here right now, and I just want to describe exactly how the wheel and the screen works. You do not have to super chat. You do not have to be a member to get onto the wheel or the screen. It's open to everyone. In the case of members, we put them on the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat. In the case of super chatters, we put them on the screen right away. But I have a robot in the chat called Botissimo, and it leaves messages. You've seen it many times, but it also has these statistics in the background with this leaderboard list with an arbitrary calculation, and it gives a point value based on not only how long you've been here, but how active you are in the chat, how much you're conversating with other creators. So when I need names for the wheel, I look over at the list, and then I add them onto the wheel in order based on who's been most active and who is conversating the most. This is why I mentioned to everybody that I recommend starting conversations with creators even over and above the regular hellos and, how's your day going, because the more active you are here in Tuber Chat, the faster you get onto the wheel and the screen. Michelle De Silva Inspires, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Andre Southgate brings us pure variety. Their shorts videos are getting some activity, and I'll bet that's because they've got some delicious looking grilled stuff here for everybody to see. I am going to just take your latest video and add this into my catch-up list to make sure I don't fall behind with you and stay caught up. Yeah, I keep remembering to hydrate here. My voice is having a good time today. We've been through some extreme weather change in the last few days, and I have a feeling that that is playing havoc on my voice, but we will fight our way through it for the next hour or hour and a half. We will get a lot of channels on the screen. The next one that we're going to look at is Bdog Channel. This is a creator who came to us originally from Instagram and now has 968 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They are officially on the road towards 1,000. I'm going to set a reminder for your premiere, and it looks like we must have missed your birthday, but happy belated birthday to you. That must have been yesterday. I'm going to take this latest video and add it into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind. I'm actually drinking diet soda, if you can believe it. I'm not a coffee drinker. I drink Monster energy drinks for breakfast every day. I wish I would not do that. And then Philip Lemon, how did Emotion blow up the bar? Oh, yeah, Emotion dropped a super chat that took the life out of our last stream boss. So what Philip Lemon's talking about is the video game life meter under my camera there. Super chats and memberships knock points off of the current stream boss, and the last person to knock them out becomes the next stream boss. It's just a fun little thing that can build interactivity into the channel. I think we all understand exactly where the benefit comes. It certainly does work, and for that I'm grateful. Team Tyra is coming up on the wheel, and then I'll spin and we'll start thinking about getting some more names on there. Evelyn Sasanga, yes, thank you. To push. Oh, are you talking about getting the channel on the screen? So Evelyn Sasanga, what happens is it's a combination of both how long you're here and how much you're talking to other creators in the chat. I'm always trying to encourage conversation. The truth behind what Super Chat is a growth stream. That's what we call these, where you're here to meet other creators for the purpose of supporting them and having them support you. We're intending on doing it over the long term, of course, not just in the coming days, but in the coming weeks, months, and maybe even years afterwards. But as well, we're here for friendships, because that's what makes the difference in the solid and strong foundation for your channel. If you can imagine the idea that eventually you will have 100 friends that will be coming back to watch most of your videos, leave you great comments, understand the YouTube algorithm and the things they need to do for you, where the day will come that every single video you put out gets 100 views in the first day, many comments, many thumbs up, and starts to give you a real boost, not to mention the watch hours that come from having friends that will come back to your channel repeatedly. Aaron Hockey, good to see you here. And Mary Queen Longman, good to have you in the house as well. Now, I did say I was going to get some more names onto the wheel. Oh, I'm going to have to see that, Hope Bus. I'm going to have to keep that... Oh, that's interesting. I'm going to, luckily, one of the robots in the background, Nightbot, keeps great logs of all the chat messages, so I can go back. I can make a note of that myself. And then I can go back and scrape that out of the chat logs and remind myself to try exactly what you're talking about. Oh, wishing one of your supporters a happy birthday. Very cool, Bdog Channel. That's a good idea. Team Tyra is here with 267 subscribers. I'm still getting to know this channel, but I'm going to take one of your latest videos, add it into my catch-up list. What that will allow me to do is just make sure I get caught up, start to learn your content a little bit more, and make sure I don't fall too far behind. And it's time for me to get some more names onto the wheel from our chat list, so I will do that in another second here. Let's spin. We'll see who's coming up next. Inspire So Many will come up. And we'll see what they've got going on their channel right now. I think they said they were close to a milestone. So they're working on 400. It's going to be a little while maybe, but hopefully we can get them a little bit farther, a little bit closer maybe to 365 or 370, and get them a little bit closer to the 400 that they're thinking about. I'm just going to take your latest video. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list again, just to make sure I stay caught up, don't fall too far behind. And I'm going to look at what I can do about getting some names onto the wheel. Inspire so many obviously is trying to inspire us in positive ways. And we'll see what we can do about adding some more names here to our Wheel of Doom. Team Goodman will come up. And Gift Fashion Concepts. For now, I think we're moving faster than we usually do. But that's great. If in the meantime, if anybody has the ability to share this stream out, whether it's on your community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Tuber Chat today, and could see this stream pushed out a little bit farther, not just today, but in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead. So Charlene Heal is here. She is a powerhouse of energy and positivity. She brings that everywhere she goes, including here in our chats. She's here with us every day. Charlene Heal brings that generosity and positivity out to others as well. She's one of the creators that I describe as seeming to be everywhere all the time. And when I bounce in between premieres and live streams supporting other creators myself, I run into Charlene Heal regularly. So on this channel, she brings us natural healing, coaching, transformation, but as well, she has a second channel called Business Services and Opportunities. And on that channel, she promises to bring the same energy, positivity, and motivation, along with the opportunity to build wealth, which is great. Thank you, Coupon Gale. I really do appreciate that. And yeah, it's here. It's there, the Stock Explorer. I'm 99% sure that I put a tweet out. For anybody that tweets or retweets for Tuber Chat, you get added into a list that we have, a Twitter list called Tuber Chat Stars, and they are YouTubers who tweet and retweet for others. The idea is that there are over 100 creators there that are active on Twitter. Almost all are in the Tuber Chat family here, and are active and willing to share for others. Because the idea is if they're willing to do that for us, they might be willing to do that for you. If you're the kind of creator who enjoys sharing for others, you'll likely find people to trade favors with there and find some outside traffic coming into your videos from Twitter as well. Charlene Heal, of course, is on the list, so thank you for that share right now. It should be there. I'm going to go and have a look at it for a second here. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Oh, the Stock Explorer might be right. What kind of a mistake did I make today? Did I put it on my personal channel? Is that what I did? Uh-oh. I think I did. That's probably what happened. That's silliness. Okay, let's do it right now. I'm going to show you a quick tutorial on how I'm going to do my tweets. So I tweet for every live stream, unless I make a mistake and somebody like the Stock Explorer or Scratching PPA has to catch it for me. And this will just take hopefully not more than a moment, and then we will get back to spinning the wheel and get back to some channels. So when I do this, I have a few windows open. I literally do it exactly the way I'm showing you here. So I have one window in which I open up the stream that I'm about to share. I'll have to pause that though, because I'll send my internet into a frenzy if I'm running the video while we're streaming. So we'll give it a second, and it just takes a moment because of the, we're putting so much pressure on the processor here. Oracles and Beyond. Good to see you in the house. They happen to be a member, so we'll put them on the wheel right away. Let me pause this, and I just wanted to get the share link for that, right? And then I'm going to get the community tab over here, because this is where I post every day as well. We share 5 to 8 times a day for other creators, as you can see, but we also put a post out every day for Superchat at some point. So the same text that I use for these posts is what I use for Twitter. So I'm simply going to come over here. I'm clicking things too fast, so you have to bear with me. When we click on tweet here, I can drop in the text that I need. I can go back to my other window, get the link that I need. And then I always add the image, which is the thumbnail for the live stream that we're on. For today, it's number 366. So I go through here and add that. What I'm going to do as well is add a description to that image, just so that if anybody happened to see this in some way, they'd understand what we're talking about here. And I say, grow your YouTube channel with playlist buddies on Superchat. And save and tweet. So thank you, the Stock Explorer, for helping me figure that out. I'm quite sure that I accidentally did that on the wrong Twitter account today. And that's from not paying attention, right? Working too fast. The one thing that I do more than anything else when I make mistakes is that I'm working too fast and clicking too many things. So I think we had a brand new channel come through the chat right now. Thrifting with MJ Beans. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here, and everybody will be willing to connect. So please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. And if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Oracles and Beyond is here. This is Cassie. On her channel, she brings us a mix of videos and live streams. If you can catch her in a live stream, what you'll find more than anything else is that she gives free readings, free oracle readings, and often she will have a panel like what we see here. Now here she's talking about promoting other creators, but often I've seen her with others on panel with her, and they offer multiple readings at a time. So that can give you an idea of what has been going on into your life, or some make some sense behind it, or what's going on now or what might be to come. So I always have a great time hanging out with Cassie in her live streams. I look forward to it because she is warm, welcoming. She has a engaging following, and there's always great conversation going on as well. Thank you, Jasmine Ortiz. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody will be willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And then there you go. Yeah, Michael's Adventures stopped running playlists and now just run everything anybody has. Michael's Adventures will be willing to swap playlists, of course, but I tend to do the same thing, just run a creator's entire channel. Jasmine Ortiz, again, hopefully you're feeling welcome. Silos Eats is in the house. Hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. If you wanted to mark the time on what I was doing there with Twitter, which is not really a spectacular kind of tutorial, I'm just showing you how I send my tweets out, but that is about 58 minutes into today's live stream, number 366. On my personal channel, I've also done a video tutorial on showing you how exactly I do those tweets and share on Twitter, and I show you 3 different ways, as a matter of fact, so you can search that out as well if you'd like to. In the meantime, if anybody has not already given a thumbs up for this live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And right now, what we're going to do is go on break for about 3 minutes. We will come back and we're going to look at Scratch and Pete PA. All right, we're back and we're looking at one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. He happens to be here as a dear friend of mine, but also as a beloved and dedicated moderator. This is Scratchin' Pete PA, who has officially hit 1,000 subscribers. So I hope everybody will join me in congratulating Scratchin' Pete PA. I know we're all very excited to see this creator past that milestone and now move towards monetization. He's working on watch hours right now, so he will be willing to swap playlists, of course, but if anybody in the chat has the ability to run a playlist, what I suggest is heading into Scratchin' Pete PA's playlist. You will find all Scratchin' Pete right here, and then you have a chance to run everything that he's got. So, Scratchin' Pete PA builds an interactive series of videos. You see this glitch. This thing never stays on, the set reminder here. An interactive series of videos comes out every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern, always in the form of a premiere. What you will find if you can catch us on one of these premieres is a live chat that runs faster than Superchat, faster than most you've seen on all of YouTube. And the reason why is because Scratchin' Pete PA is so supportive to others. He literally is the reason why I started using the words "seems to be everywhere all the time." And I use that to describe a few different creators now, but Scratchin' Pete PA is definitely inspirational in that way. And the rush and flood of support that comes back to Scratchin' Pete PA during these premieres comes in a rush. It's just a high-speed, fast-paced, and high-energy live chat, and it's a lot of fun to be a part of. So I hope you'll join us. And when I talk about an interactive series of videos, what I mean is that you get the chance to vote on the content of next week's video. If you follow Scratchin' Pete PA on Instagram, Twitter, and or Facebook, which of course I do, it sets his series apart, makes it unique, and a lot of fun to be a part of as well. Coastal Water, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. Scratchin' Pete PA can also be a creator that you can take inspiration from when you do follow him on the other social networks to see how using those networks can be a benefit to your videos by drawing in not just traffic but interactivity. So like I said, it makes his whole series and his live premieres a lot of fun to be a part of. They run for about 10 to 15 minutes every Tuesday at 12:15 Eastern. I hope you'll subscribe to Scratchin' Pete PA if you haven't already, and get that notification bell on so you don't miss those premieres. So I'm going to see what I can do about adding a few more names onto our wheel right now. If anybody has the ability to share this live stream out right now, whether it's on a community tab here on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Superchat today, and could see this live stream pushed out a little bit more, not just today, but in the coming days and possibly even weeks ahead. Bailey Squad, good to see you back in the house. Thank you for coming in. It's been a little while, but it's great to have you here, and thank you so much for that membership. I really do appreciate that extra support. I'm going to get you onto our wheel right now. We always add our members onto the wheel as soon as I see them in the chat, but because Bailey Squad, oh, they might just, I'm not sure if they're here. They might be just, did they come in? Yeah, they must have come in. But thank you, Bailey Squad, for that. And then hopefully I haven't missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. Thank you, Philip Lemon, for sharing on Facebook. I do have a Facebook group for everybody to share their videos as well, and it's just under the page tuber chat. The page is just like me posting our streams every time they're out, but we also share to the group, and then the group is available to anybody to share your videos as well. We also have a subreddit, if you haven't already seen that. The reason why I like Reddit the most is because it's you know, you can't just post anything you want anywhere on that network. So we've made a safe place for everybody to post their videos, and that's what's expected there. And it's fast, super fast, almost as fast as Twitter. Thank you, Bailey Squad. The Gaming Ham is in the house. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for renewing that membership. I really do appreciate that extra support as well. And I'm going to get you onto the wheel right now as well. So we're looking at Hope Bus right now. This happens to be a neighbor of mine, only about 28 minutes away. So we've got our invitation to go and meet up, and hopefully we will soon. And I will get a personal tour, which I will film, of the Hope Bus, probably live streaming actually. 309 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. They're actually bringing us a variety of content now. They're helping us with some health as well. They dropped a tip for us in the chat today, talking about what we can do for our throats. If you find your voices dropping away like mine is today, it's usually due to the weather for me. You might be able to take what Hope Bus had to say and use that for yourself. So, Hope Bus is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter as well. And Thrill Seeks just dropped a super chat on us, so we're going to make that channel the next one that we look at before we spin the wheel again. And when we get back down to 5 or 6 names, I'll add some more names to the wheel. So for anybody that is brand new to Tuber Chat, because I know we have a lot of new channels today, then pardon me for a second while I'm trying to catch up with the chat here. The way that the wheel works is that it's a combination not only of how long you're here, but how active you are in the chat, how much you're having conversation with other creators. So when I need names for the wheel, I look over at a chat list that I have from a robot called Botissimo, which I'll show you quickly here. And then I add names in order based on how active they have been. So it's just something to keep in mind. Dine with Sonia, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Thrill Seeks is up here right now. He's actually got 2 channels. The Gaming Ham, never late. I do appreciate every moment everybody can spend. I know not everybody can be here for 2.5 hours just because it's convenient for me to live stream. And forgive me, I missed a question in the chat. If I miss anything that you mean for me to see, like a question or a comment, just please mention it again with 3 thumbs up or at mention Tuber Chat Connect and Grow. That should help me see it a little bit easier. I'll catch it the next time around. But Jasmine Ortiz asked me, when do you go on live? Always Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So 4 times a week for about 2 to 2.5 hours. But the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I don't necessarily recommend that for everybody's channel. Consistency is always key, but I do it with Tuber Chat so that we can catch different people, right, in different time zones and things like that. They move around. I try to post them a few days ahead of time so that you can go to our front page whenever you'd like, see when the live streams are expected to come up. I try not to move them once they're set unless I absolutely have to, but you can set reminders and plan if you need to then. So Thrill Seeks is here with their main channel. They're also a incredible Doctor Who fan and bring us a second channel called Dave's Who Reviews. I'll leave it to you to catch that channel when you get there, and they'll have it featured probably somewhere here. But then as well, on their main channel, Thrill Seeks brings us theme park and roller coaster footage. So it's great because within the last couple of years, not all of us have been able to get out to a lot of these places as much as we might have been otherwise. I'm sure everybody enjoys having watching the fun that's had, if not going on roller coasters and things like that, but you get a great mix of this on Thrill Seeks. He mixes up the variety and occasionally will do unboxing or product review videos, as well as a series of live streams where he allows and encourages people to connect the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. So you'll likely meet more friends and family members when you're over there. Thrill Seeks shows generosity in every way that you can on YouTube and is fully monetized. So there's lots of ways to support them, including super chats and memberships when you get there. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here right now. We're going to look at Makeup Mom and Son, who happens to be here both as a moderator and a gold member. She's been a dear friend for a long time, an extremely generous creator, and as well, she is a very much loved and well-respected YouTuber, and she does a lot of variety on her channel. So she does a lot of reviews and unboxing videos as well, sometimes with makeup, but often with a lot of different products, because she's very thoughtful about the idea of expanding the content for her viewers to bring us something new constantly. And then there you go. Yes, Scratch and PPA is absolutely right. This interview series that you see, I was honored to have been a part of it. A lot of our Tuberchat family have been. She's got a mix of about half of the people who are interviewed are from Tuberchat, or at least active in here. And then as well, she brings us a lot of channels that we may not have met yet. So she's got a lot of people who have been generous supporters to her as well. So you'll meet lots of friends and family members over there. She'll always encourage and allow people to connect in her live chats, whether they are for premieres or live streams. She also does a lot of random live streams, and she will hop in with other people on their StreamYard panels. She invites guests on hers, and really has a diverse collection of variety in content here. And she is fully monetized. Lots of ways to support her when we get there, including super chats and memberships. She happens to be a gold member, so we'll see her link drop by Nightbot every 30 minutes or so as well. So I'm just going to show you Kaden Plays It. This is a second channel that she's got set up for the son of Makeup Mom and Son. So I'd love it if everybody would encourage this young creator by subscribing to their channel. They've got 26 right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther on the road towards the first 100, and we expect to see some more gameplay videos from Kaden soon enough. So I'm going to spin the wheel. Forgive me if I've missed anybody in the chat. I certainly don't mean to. As long as everybody's still active, we should get around to everybody. The Gaming Ham just renewed a membership. We're going to get them onto the screen right now. Another generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. The Gaming Ham has an interesting channel name because they bring us gameplay videos, but happen also to be a fan of amateur or ham radio, hence the name The Gaming Ham, which is really cool. So with 158 subscribers, I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 200 that they're thinking about. I myself am always impressed with the technology that's changed the video game industry, and to see the different things that have come out. That Gaming Ham is bringing us a lot of Mass Effect these days with a lot of lengthy live streams. Hopefully everybody will enjoy that, and they've started experimenting with shorts. Hopefully those will continue as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting to the Gaming Ham. Like I said, obviously a generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. And if anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other, like we were talking about earlier, then you can simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And yes, have Cheetah will view the Wheel of Doom. I'm going to see what I can do about adding some more names to the wheel in another moment, because we're back down to 5 or 6 here. Gift Fashion Concepts is coming up on the screen. If anybody would like for me to talk about what exactly on earth I mean when I mention swapping playlists, you can simply ask me in the chat. I typically don't bother going over the instructions if everybody's done it before, but if anybody needs to know, I'll be happy to describe exactly what's involved. And I am also willing to swap playlists with creators if you want to reach out to me on Instagram. I've done it with hundreds of other YouTubers by now, and I'm always willing. I can show you what everybody will expect, even though it's easy stuff. So Gift Fashion Concepts is here right now. I'm a little bit behind with you. I'm just going to take your second video here and add this into my catch-up list. What that will allow me to do is get caught up and make sure I don't fall too far behind with your channel. We don't have a sub count on this channel right now, but that's okay. We just want to push them towards the next milestone that they're working on. We all know what it's like to hit different milestones of different types, whether we're working on our first 5 subscribers or 10 or 50 or 100 or 1,000 or even more. So we just want to do as much as we can to push each other along. Patty Southern Kitchen and more, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Evangelist Evangelist Melvina Thomas is still in the house. And I'm just going to see what I could do here about adding names to our wheel. Again, keep in mind, it's not just about how long you're here, but how active you are in the chat. And I use a robot to keep track of that to give me some help. Philip Lemon will come up. Pandan hopefully is still with us. And I'm going to start doing this manually. So I was wondering, when is Have Cheetah Will View going to come up, but it's right now. So I'm going to get Evangelist Melvina Thomas, which is brand new to Tuber Chat, and then Have Cheetah Will View. And we will add some more names as we need them. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. And then again, you know, the wheel is determined not just by how long you're here, but how much you're conversating with other creators. So you'll notice that the people who are active the most and really having conversation in the chat are the channels we're seeing first. Pandan is here with 39 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 40, maybe even up and over that. And we know that the journey towards the first 100 is more challenging than ever. So we always want to just do as much as we possibly can for each other, especially when we see channels under 100 like that. I'm going to take their latest video, put it into my catch-up list so I can get caught up. My recommendation for this creator, all of their videos are great for connecting. They're all over 3 minutes long, but my suggestion would be to at least watch a couple for this creator to try to push them a little bit farther. And, oh, the gaming hand, Mass Effect is 10 years old. Interesting. Interesting, yeah. I haven't even played that game, I don't believe, ever. If I did, it was a long time ago. So, let's spin. Let's get another channel up here and we'll see what's happening. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. So Bailey Squad is coming up here, and it's interesting. It's a popular name, I guess, but this is our Bailey Squad. They've got 794 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 800 that they're thinking about. They're getting very close right now. I can see that I'm behind with you, and it's been a little while, but it's great to have you back here. Thank you for renewing that membership. I'm just going to take your latest video, and I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up with you, make sure I don't fall too far behind. I see it's been a little while since you posted, but hopefully you get some more content out as well. And then, yeah, 76 likes right now, ORTA Bullion. So thank you for that. Thank you everybody for the thumbs up. I really do appreciate them. And then Bailey Squad, of course, has that community tab because they've been well over 500 for a long time. And we're excited that that is the new milestone, 500, to get that community tab as opposed to 1,000, which it was a while ago. So let's spin the wheel and we'll see who's coming up next. We're going to look probably at Philip Lemon. This is another creator who's here with us frequently, almost every day. We'll see what they got going on their channel right now. And when we get back down to 5 or 6 names, I'll add some more names from our chat list. So 125 subscribers for Philip Lemon right now. We can see that they're experimenting with shorts videos and doing fairly well with that right now. Hopefully they'll start getting some more activity there. They're doing a lot of live streaming and then mixing up the videos as well, which is really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy the variety that you find in Philip Lemon. This is a creator who is definitely a loyal and dedicated supporter, but also engages conversation in the chat, for which I'm grateful. That's a great service to any host, whether it's in a premiere or a live stream. When you engage conversation, you send engagement signals into the YouTube algorithm. So I think I was just about to miss Mia's budgets. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. And let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. We tend to move a little bit faster during the second half of the live stream, but we've still got quite a while to go. We should be able to get everybody onto the screen today, I'm sure, within the next hour. And then we have a premiere from our dear friend, Emotion, who brings us new soul R&B music. And we're going to see what they've got for us. We've joined them many times before. Collecting Coins with Gianna is coming up. I'm just going to make a suggestion for you. I usually don't do a lot of this, and I never want to tell anybody what they should or shouldn't do with their channel, but something that can be a benefit is dressing up your front page by adding sections that will feature your content here, so that when somebody comes, you see this message, which is not true, that YouTube says this channel doesn't have any content. That's not right. They have lots of videos here, so we just want to make sure we get into the videos. I'm going to take your latest video. I thought I watched this already, Staking Crypto. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list, and that will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Collecting Coins with Gianna is bringing us the idea of coin collecting and saving money as well. So talking about possibly precious metals in among numismatic collectible coins, and then as well saving money, which is great. I'm always happy to have anything financial in the Tuber Chat family, because monetization is on just about everybody's mind for their channels and their businesses. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. We'll look at Sage Lifestyle and see what they've got going on their channel for today. And I'm overdue now in time for getting more channels from our chat list, so I'll do that in another second here. Sage Lifestyle is here with us almost every day. Let's see what they got going on today. They're bringing us health information in different foods that we can either eat or mix together to make things that can benefit us. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. I'm always happy to see healthy living, healthy eating, healthy cooking channels. And Sage Lifestyle now has 85 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 90 that they're thinking about. Michael's Adventures, thank you so much for the time that you spent. Michael's Adventures is one of the most supportive creators that I've met on all of YouTube. We're lucky to have them here as a dedicated and beloved moderator. He is a dear friend to me and is just taking off to go to work, but will be back with us again next weekend. So thank you. Stell Sweet Cuisine, good to see you back in the house again. And I did promise I was going to get some more names onto our wheel, so we'll get that happening right now. We know also that Michael's Adventures is officially on the road to 1,000 right now. So hopefully we'll get them a little bit closer. Coastal Water is a brand new channel for Tuber Chat, as is Evangelist Melvina Thomas. We're going to look at both of these channels. And ORTA Bullion, and then I will add some more names as we need them. Let's spin and see who's coming up next. We're going to look at Coastal Water. If anybody inspire so many, I'm going to knock out all the self-promoting messages, especially any ones with caps. Coastal Water, let's see what you got going on. This is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. And we'll see what they've got going on. 107 subscribers, so we'd love to push them a little bit farther, give them a warm welcome, and push them a little bit closer to the 200 that we know that they're thinking about. I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your latest video. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that Sunday driving video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Tuber Chat as well, and you have our notification bell on, so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Let's spin. We'll get another channel up here. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Fatima Tuna, I thought you were here earlier. Maybe I'm mistaken. Orta Bullion, or ORTA Bullion, I'm so stressed out over the Type 2 Silver Eagle. I don't know where that started. It makes me not want to get it, although the truth is of the matter is it probably doesn't make a difference because, you know, whatever the price is, but the US started charging, it looks like a $5 premium on those coins, and it makes it more expensive than everybody else's bullion. I don't know why, at least when we talk about coins. Not that I know very much, I'm learning, but you know, the Silver Eagle is a staple, maybe the world's most popular. So it's interesting that they did that. Pardon me just for a second, I'll be right back. So Evangelist Malvina Thomas is a brand new connection for TuberChat as well. Again, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. We can see that this channel is fairly new. Hopefully you continue posting, but I'm just going to take your latest video, add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. I forgot to take them off the wheel. Craig's Outdoor Adventures, good to see you in the house, and Sophia On Demand, good to have you here. Now I'm overdue for getting names on the wheel, so I'll do that in a second. Geeky Girls Journal is coming up, and we're going to look at I Am Betty J Gathers, who is always pushing for us to get the extra thumbs up. Well, we have dollars, Philip Lemon, but it's just that our dollar is not worth, it's worth about 80 cents or maybe a little bit less to the American dollar right now. So when you might buy something for $2, it costs us almost $2.50. So it's something to be considered, right? I Am Betty J Gathers is here with 150 subscribers, halfway exactly to 200. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards that 200. She brings us pure variety, but is trying to motivate us when it comes to possibly saving money, because she's talking about these hauls and weight loss and healthy living, which is great to see. She's always pushing for us to get those extra thumbs up. So if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment, and I will appreciate it greatly. Geeky Girls Journal is coming up on the wheel along with Jeremy D-Day, along with Ace Flaw 1. And I'll spin and we'll get another channel up here. You can see that I Am Betty J Gathers is featuring channels here. When you feature channels on your front page this way, you're saying to the YouTube algorithm and to your audience that these channels are worthy of being featured by you. And then when some of those channels hopefully feature you in return, they're saying to their audience in the YouTube algorithm that your channel is worthy of being featured by them. So you can imagine the impact that that has both on your audiences and on the YouTube algorithm when your channel is featured on so many other creators' front pages this way. So I recommend it for anybody that's willing to do it. It's a great way to trade favors and get a friendship started with another creator, and that's where the solid and strong foundation for our channels really comes from. If you have featured TuberChat on your front page, just please make sure that I know so that I can return the favor, because I absolutely do that. Jeremy D-Day, I'm just going to set the reminder for your premiere, but I'm going to take your latest vlog number 19. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. That will help me to get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And Jeremy D-Day is actually a creator I've been connected to for over 2 years. JD Knight 7 is their second channel with almost 4,000 subscribers. So I'm hoping everybody will well. Connect with them. There's obviously much to be learned from Jeremy D-Day, as well as entertained and inspired by. Cliff Hefner will come up on the wheel in another moment here. I'll get a couple more names. Oh, I just ripped off somebody's chance. I think it was Geeky Girls Journal. I think I spun the wheel and it was Geeky Girls Journal, in case anybody happened to notice and caught my mistake there. Cliff Hefner is up here right now. Hopefully, otherwise I haven't messed up somebody's chance. Mary Queen Longman. Dying with Sonia. We'll get one more. Stell Sweet Cuisine. And we'll get some more channels on the wheel in another second now. I know we've got another couple of channels that are brand new in the chat that we haven't seen. I'm going to try to get to those next. Bdog Channel, thank you so much for the kind words. Hopefully we'll see you again soon. And Team Goodman is coming up right now. They are a dynamic couple of creators. Actually, we'll look at their channel in a second. Forgive me, I'm almost ripping off Team Goodman. I'm almost ripping off Geeky Girls Journal's chance. We'll talk about their channel before we go to Team Goodman. Geeky Girls Journal has 317 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. Oh, Michelle Da Silva Inspires. we will probably get you onto the wheel soon. We've had an extra busy Monday, so Superchat's always busy. It's interesting to know that over 100 channels come through in every live stream, whether it's Friday, Saturday, Sunday, or Monday. 5 to 10% of those channels are brand new. You beat 5 to 10 brand new channels every single day on Superchat. But it can take a while to get onto the wheel or the screen, especially when we have a lot of members come through the chat in the beginning, which we did today. We always put members on the wheel as soon as we see them in the chat, and then Super Chatters get added to the screen right away. But the wheel, of course, is open to everybody, and eventually we get around to as many channels as we can. We've still got a while to go, so we should be able to get to everybody today. Geeky Girls Journal has 317 subscribers. Now, I'm behind with you, so I'm just going to take your featured video here. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. But Geeky Girls Journal is a longtime friend of TuberChat, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. If anybody has the ability to share this stream out, whether it's on your community tab, here on YouTube, or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or on any other social network, I will appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into TuberChat today, and could see this live stream pushed out a little bit farther, not just today, but in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead. Geeky Girls Journal tells us that they are bringing us motivational encouragement in their videos, and we can see that in the thumbnails that they bring us and the titles of their videos, with a little bit of variety mixed in as well. So Cliff Hefner is next up. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. And we will be getting ready to watch a premiere from our dear friend Emotion in another 45 minutes or so. Cliff Hefner has 49 subscribers right now. They're experimenting with their shorts videos here. Pardon me just for a quick second. And we'll get that fixed in a second here. There we go. And Cliff Hefner brings us pure variety, so hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They are a loyal and dedicated supporter. They're here with us frequently in TuberChat. Hopefully we can get them up and over the 50 subscribers they're thinking of right now, so that they can be halfway on the road to that first 100. Like I keep saying, we know that the first 100 is more challenging than ever, but as long as we're always doing as much as we can for each other, everybody will be fine. We see channels moving up and growing and becoming monetized every week. My Pleasure, Cliff Hefner, having your channel up. Let's get to Stella's Sweet Cuisine and see what they've got going on. Stella's Sweet Cuisine is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat. It's time for me to get some more names onto the wheel, so I'll do that right this second. Stella's Sweet Cuisine is bringing us delicious looking content more than anything else, and I'm just going to take your latest tofu fingers video. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list, and that will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. I'm always happy to see cooking and baking and healthy eating and healthy living channels, because they bring us a real world look at some of the things that they're making in their homes around the world, in different places, for different people, their friends, their family, and things like that. And I love the real world look we get at the things that these creators are making and inspiring us to make as well. So Garden to Table with Heather Lynn is on the wheel with Fatima Atuna. Jasmine Ortiz will come up as well. And Inspire So Many. Did we look at Inspire So Many already? Maybe we did, and I'm mistaken. I'm just going to take a quick look here. Yeah, we did. Okay, we looked at them a long time ago. Frosty Malembe. And then we'll get some more names happening shortly as well. So like I had mentioned earlier, just almost an hour into today's live stream, I put a tweet out because I had forgotten to do it. I put it on the wrong channel today, on the wrong Twitter account. We tweet every single day, and we have a Twitter list for anybody that tweets or retweets for Tuber Chat, where you might get some benefit there, as well as a Facebook group and a subreddit where you're able to share your videos. Jake Husden just came in. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and thank you for that Super Chat. For that reason, I'm going to make your channel the next one that we look at. Jake Husden is a longtime friend of Tuber Chat now. They've been with us for a while. I think it's been a while since you've been in a live stream, but it's good to have you back here. Thank you so much for that extra support. I really do appreciate that. I've seen them out supporting others as well. 564 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about right now. They happen to be live right now, but that's okay. And they bring us pure variety. They often do live streams, as we can see, but they mix up the videos as well, and it's pure variety on this channel. So hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with Jake Husden, and like I said, I see them out supporting others also. So let's think about getting another channel up on the screen from our Wheel of Doom. And then, yeah, collecting coins with Gianna. It's easy to find. I accidentally, well, I shouldn't say accidentally. When Tuber Chat started a year and a half ago or more, I started a Facebook group, but I made it private, thinking that was a good idea at the time. But then I found that it's a better idea just to have it public, but you can't change a private Facebook group to public later to ensure the privacy of the people who originally joined, right? You wouldn't want to have a Toronto Maple Leafs group and then have it private and then change the name to Montreal and have everybody get all upset and things like that. I'm sure there's worse ways to look at that, but either way. So I restarted a few months ago a public group on Tuber Chat. We have over 100 people on there now, but you're free to share your videos there, and you'll find more people who are active on Facebook as well. So, as well, there's a subreddit. Like I said, the reason I like Reddit the most is for two reasons. One, you can't just post anything you want anywhere on Reddit without getting hammered by trolls and anger and everything else. So we made a safe place where everybody can post their videos where it's meant for our YouTube videos, but then as well, it's so fast to share on Reddit. It's fast like Twitter. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that as well. Fatima Atuna is here. This is a brand new connection for Tuber Chat. They've just been with us a couple of times now. I'm still getting to know the content on this channel, so I'm going to take this third video here. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list so that I can get to know your content a little bit better, and then make sure that I promote you better every time you're here. A friend and fellow ham had his channel removed by YouTube for no reason today. He had 5,000 followers. Yeah, one of the things we have to be aware of always is following the YouTube community guidelines in terms of service. That's always questionable, but not as much as maybe Twitch streamers seem to say, but we are responsible for what happens on our channel. And if people are saying things in the chat and we're letting that go that are against YouTube's terms of service and community guidelines, then that can be a problem. So that's just a guess. There's many different ideas behind why channels are lost or demonetized and things like that. But it's possible. The other thing too is that we know that YouTube is a censorship platform. Absolutely. We can't just say whatever we want here and have the videos and streams stay up. So it's an unfortunate thing, but that's the world we live in and the arena we've chosen to play in. Again, that comes down to YouTube's community guidelines in terms of service. So it's very possible that something that YouTube did not like or agree with was being discussed, and that's a possibility. And then oh, Reddit can be a mean place, but that's when you post videos in the wrong places. So, for instance, I did a hotel review, and I put that hotel review in a subreddit that was meant for the province, almost like a travel type thing, and people just hammered me, this is not for free advertising, and blah 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 blah. And I was like, listen man, it's just a YouTube video. And they just hammered it. So I had realized, of course, that that is something that goes on Reddit. People are very defensive in a lot of cases. So in the Superchat subreddit, which I'll show you right now, you're able to post your videos here. And you can see we've been at it for a while. There's over 230 members here in this community, and you can see all the sharing that goes on, right? So I share on here all the time. Whenever I'm visiting a premiere or a live stream, I'm always sharing. And then there's lots of other creators here sharing their stuff as well. But nobody's going to hammer anybody here, because that's what this is for. And then I even have our description here to let everybody know exactly what this is. So that's what I mean about like making a safe place on Reddit where everybody can post their videos, because Reddit is just something that you want to make sure you're not posting the wrong thing in the wrong place. And so it's easy when we have a subreddit that's dedicated to YouTube videos. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here, and I hope that you will consider joining the subreddit if you are somebody who uses Reddit regularly. We're going to look at Jasmine Ortiz now. This is a brand new connection for TuberChat, I think. A brand new channel that we're looking at for the first time. So we'll see what they've got going on. Oh, there you go. Yeah, anything's possible, the gaming ham. Oh, Garden at Table with Heather Lynn is celebrating a birthday on Wednesday, so we'll wish you an early happy birthday, because we won't be streaming that day. Jasmine Ortiz here is a brand new channel, like I said, for TuberChat. Now, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your latest video, moving into your new home, and add that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to TuberChat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Miss 80s Miss 80s Movies and Music. Good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in, and thank you, Have Cheetah Will View, for bringing us a new friend. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators in the house. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time, if that's what you would like. And ORTA Bullion is coming up right now. We're going to see what this channel has for us. I have a feeling we're going to learn about precious metals here. So they've got 43 subscribers right now, and they are talking about silver. They said they're talking about hand-poured silver as well, which is interesting. So we'll see what they've got going on as the channel continues, but I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream. Now, since your videos are much shorter than what we're looking for here, like 3 minutes, I'm just going to take them all and I'm going to add them into, I'm going to add 2 of them into my catch-up list that I will run at some point, hopefully in the next 24 hours. But I'll take your latest one, add it into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do again is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that Silver Skulls video. I will give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on now so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So I'm going to get another couple of names onto the wheel now. Thrifting with MJ Beans is a brand new connection for Superchat. Outgoing Azzy is a longtime friend as well. We'll get them on the wheel. And I'm just looking through the list to see if there's anybody that has been missed. We'll get our newer channels that have just come in a little while. Dine with Sonia's there. Craig's Outdoor Adventures. We're going to get you onto the wheel as well, and then I'll spin, and we'll get another channel up here and see what's happening. If anybody in the house is willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. And Dine with Sonia is coming up right now with 756 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push this channel a little bit farther towards the 800 that they'll now be thinking about. I might need to step away here for a second, so we will come back. We'll talk about Dine with Sonia, and then we will get back to spinning the wheel. All right, we're back with Dine with Sonia. I think it's been a little while since we've had this channel on the screen because I can see that I'm behind with you. I'm just going to take your latest video here, not the live stream, but the video. Add that into my catch-up list. That will help me get caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Now, on their banner, they say food review, travel, faith, and vlogs. They're actually bringing us a bit of other motivation and positivity here as well, which is really cool. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that, helping with some YouTube information here, how to use the community tab to grow your channel. Sounds like a great video as well. So, Dine with Sonia is a longtime friend of Superchat now with 756 subscribers. We'd love to push them a little bit closer towards the 800 that they're thinking about. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And if anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. Chris's Clever Craft, good to see you here. I think we have another new channel in the chat as well. Forgive me if I've missed anybody. Oba Pa Margie Vlogs, good to see you in the house. Margie's Vlogs, sorry. Oba Pa Margie's Vlogs, good to have you in the house. And Craig's Outdoor Adventures is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. One of the things I keep talking about lately is the fact that I am more of a big city person. I don't get a chance to see a lot of outdoor activity, and I tend to be behind computer screens most of the time. But I'm fascinated to see what a lot of people are doing with the outdoors. I enjoy being outside much more than I ever have as I get older, but I don't do a lot of the activities that I see people doing. Hiking, for instance, here, a lot of different fishing and stuff. I did a lot of fishing when I was a kid. My dad and my grandfathers and stuff would take me often, but haven't been in a long time. So it makes it that much more interesting to me to see what these creators are doing. So I'm just going to take one of your latest videos here, Craig's Outdoor Adventures, add that into my catch-up list. They've got a lot of shorts videos as well and are getting some serious activity on these as well. So 1,220 subscribers right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 that they're thinking about. And I see that Cabarar Gaming has come in. Chris's Clever Craft, I think I welcomed you as well. And then yes, Outgoing Azzy, I will look forward to the opportunity to raid you at some point, maybe as early as next weekend. I usually set raids up about a week in advance, and then the only thing you have to worry about is making sure that you've got whatever you're intending on having raided, whether it's a premiere or a live stream, set up for the right time. So Thrifting with MJ Beans, good to see you in the house, and this is a brand new connection for Superchat. They've actually been with us for a while today, and I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your latest video. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. If anybody has the ability to share this stream right now, whether it's on your community tab on YouTube or on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reddit, or any other social network, I'll appreciate that greatly. It helps get a couple more people into Superchat today and could see this live stream pushed out a little bit farther, not just today, but in the coming days and maybe even weeks ahead as a replay as well. Paul's Green Space, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Have Cheetah Will View is an extremely active creator. I believe they post every day. They live stream and mix up videos as well. They've done a lot of interviews. This is what they're most known for, I think. And they interview a variety of different people, a lot of actors, producers, and things like this. I've been honored to have been a part of their interview series as well. That video, as far as I understand, still gets views to this day, even though it was done about a half a year ago or maybe even longer. So Have Cheetah Will View now has 549 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 600 that they're thinking about. They've been a dear friend for a long time. They support on all of my channels and are very considerate about the idea of promoting others, particularly when channels are just starting out trying to get towards their first 100. You can see how many interviews they've got set to go right here, and of course they've got some featured channels here as well, which I talked about earlier. It's good to see they're experimenting with shorts videos, and hopefully those start to get some activity as well. And this is a great idea for any channel, is to categorize your videos into different playlists, and when your front page is full, you can put those on there in that fashion. That will allow people to find the kind of content that they enjoy from you, whether you're a niche channel or a variety channel. So Outgoing Azzy is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on, and I'll get some more names onto the wheel from our chat list in a second here. Outgoing Azzy has 4,700 subscribers right now, a little bit farther. They've got that locked in. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 4,800 that they'll be thinking about. We're just going to take their latest video, add it into my catch-up list so that we can see what they've got going on that video. And I'm going to see what I can do about adding a couple of names from our chat list onto our wheel. We got Obapa Margie's Vlogs on the wheel right now, along with Sophia on Demand. My copy and paste doesn't seem to want to work for me a lot of the time. We'll get one more on here. Get Cabarar Gaming, and then I'll look for some more names in another moment. Let's spin, and we'll see. Let's see your shorts videos. Yeah, Outgoing Azzy has a lot of shorts videos here. Some of these are getting some activity. Your introduction video probably won't show up for me if it's a trailer, Outgoing Azzy, because I'm already subscribed, unless you put a video up there as a featured video, right? You can have both. You can have a trailer and a featured video, and then after somebody subscribes, they don't see the trailer anymore, they just see the featured video. But it's one or the other in that case. So Garden to Table with Heather Lynn has 103 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther. On the road towards 200, we can see that they're experimenting with shorts videos here, and what they're doing more than anything is showing us how to literally take things from garden to table by showing us the growing process to start with, and then taking that food and bringing us some delicious and sometimes healthy eating as well. So hopefully everybody will enjoy that. Garden to Table with Heather Lynn is here with us almost every single day in Tuber Chat, and I believe they come to us from the homesteading community, where we have a lot of friends now here in the Tuber Chat family, and a lot of extremely supportive and generous creators. So let me just see. Chris's Clever Craft is on the wheel as well. Let's spin, and we'll see who's coming up next. Now, we still got a half an hour to go, or approximately, so we should be able to get everybody's channel on the screen. And then we have a premiere set up from our dear friend Emotion, where you're going to be able to continue connecting during that live chat the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. And you'll likely meet more friends and family members over there. It's an official music channel where Emotion brings us their original works and new soul R&B music. Obapa Margie's Vlogs is a brand new channel for Tuber Chat. So I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but I'm going to set my reminder for your upcoming premiere, and I'm going to take this video, how to grow a YouTube channel, I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is, after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Let me spin the wheel and we'll see who's coming up next. We've got Sophia on Demand, and we'll see what they've got going on their channel right now. I'll grab the link for our premiere in another few minutes. In the meantime, if anybody's willing to swap playlists with each other for the purpose of gaining watch hours, please just simply say, I am willing to swap playlists in the chat. Other creators should reach out to you. If you see somebody say that and you're willing, please reach out to them. Everybody's free to make those arrangements independently and individually, of course. Sophia on Demand, I thought you had been here before. Maybe I'm mistaken that we haven't had your channel on the screen ever. So I don't watch videos or subscribe, but what I'm going to do is take your video here, this 11 or 15 minute one. I'm going to add that into my watch later list, and then the same thing, I will connect with your channel by watching that video in full in the next 24 hours. I will watch that video. I'll give you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick, and then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. So I'll spin the wheel. Life with B, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. I will get some more names for our wheel from our chat list in another moment. Mary Queen Longman is coming up right now, and Yarn Barf is in the house. Intro to Mills is coming in as well. Good to see you in the house. It's been a little while, but it's good to have you here. Intro to Mills is another official music channel. So Mary Queen Longman is up right now. Yarn Barf just dropped a super chat on us. They've done that many times before, so for that reason we're going to make their channel the next one that we look at before we spin the wheel again, and then I will get a couple of more names from our chat list. Mary Queen Longman has over 1,000 subscribers and is getting pretty close to 1,100 already. They've got a lot of shorts videos here. Hopefully some of these are going to get some serious activity soon enough. I just want to make sure I take one of your latest videos here and add it into my catch-up list to make sure I don't fall too far behind with you and stay caught up. We can see that we're getting pure variety on this channel from Mary Queen Longman, and there's somebody who's here with us frequently in Superchat as well. Angel's Army, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming back in. We looked at your channel earlier, right? I'm 99% sure that we looked at Angel's Army today. I might be mistaken about that. Maybe Scratch and PPA will remember whether we looked at that today or if it was yesterday, because Angel's Army came in way before the live stream started and left a message in the chat, so it's possible that I'm confused, but maybe that was yesterday that we saw the channel. Maybe we didn't look at it today. And then let me look at Yarn Barf. They just dropped a super chat on us, so we're looking at that channel right away, and then we'll get back to spinning the wheel in another moment here. Oh, thank you, Scratch and PPA. Yeah, I couldn't, I don't know why I wasn't thinking that. Yes, Angel's Army, we looked at your channel earlier, but thank you for coming back in. We should be here for another 20 minutes or so. I'm going to drop a link for a premiere that we're going to see right after Tuber Chat. I'll drop that in another few minutes. April Showers, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat, and if you take your time, meet people one by one and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. I see you say you've been trying to get 1,000. So everybody here will be looking towards different different milestones of different types. Yarn Barf is now working on 3,700, and they're a longtime veteran of YouTube, actually, with about 13 years experience. They used to post videos occasionally and have stepped up the frequency lately. So we're hoping we can push her a little bit farther, and if you head to their About page, you'll find out what Yarn Barf exactly is and why it's such a cool name for a YouTube channel. But they're posting frequently now, so I'm just going to take your latest video, add it into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. I'm just going to get another couple of names onto our wheel. Cabarar Gaming, who has 2 channels, actually. And we'll look at those, and I think that Nyamura Mwangi has come in as well. Yes, there you are. And Charlie Grace is on the wheel now. We'll get Intro to Mills on there. And I'll add some more names as we need them. So Yarn Barf, like I said, is absolutely a thing. You can go to their About page. You'll see exactly what that is, but they mix up the variety on their channel. Appleistic Kitchen is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on their channel for today. And Appleistic Kitchen has 133 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 140 that they'll be thinking about right now, a little bit closer to 200. Appleistic Kitchen is with us every single day here on Tuber Chat. I'm going to get Life with B onto the wheel. Thank you, Emotion, for another super chat. I really do appreciate that. One of the things that you have to remember, now I wonder if Emotion is trying to snipe the Stream Boss position, but you can't knock yourself out. It will only heal it. So what it will probably do is add about 500 points onto the Stream Boss right now. But there you go. Yes, have to feed the meter. So I think that Emotion is doing exactly what they intend. That's the creator we're going to go and visit in another 20 minutes or so. They have a premiere set up for us, and that's an official music channel, like I was saying. So Appleistic Kitchen brings us delicious looking content and variety as well. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They're doing some shorts videos as well, and hopefully some of these will start to take off soon enough also. So let's spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And we'll get Prasi Malembe up on the screen next. I hope I'm pronouncing that name right. It's been a little while. I think I've got it right or close. If I ever pronounce a channel name incorrectly, I hope everybody will correct me, just because I want to promote you properly while you're here. So Prasi Malembe has 320 subscribers. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 400 that they're thinking about. I'm just going to take another video from them and add it into my catch-up list, just to make sure I'm catching up with a bit more of their content. They're starting with shorts as well. Hopefully we can push them a little bit farther also. And if anybody in the house has not already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. We'll spin the wheel. We'll get another channel up here. And there's lots of creators that will be willing to swap playlists in the chat. Our dear friend Scratch and Pete PA, who does so much for other creators, has hit 1,000 subscribers. I'm hoping we can find a couple of people willing to run his playlist. He has a playlist on his channel of everything he's got, and we'd love to get Scratch and Pete PA a little bit closer to monetization. Oh, Michelle De Silva Inspires. Yes, forgive me, I didn't put your channel on the wheel yet. Of course, you know, we have viewers. Everybody does. Everybody has viewers from around the world. you know, with different languages and things like that. So names that might be popular to one person might not be so much to somebody else. I'm lucky that I was born, raised, grew up in Toronto and live not too far from there now. So these cities around us are very multicultural. Toronto might be the most multicultural city in the world. So it's not unusual for me to see different names. But as for pronouncing them properly, that's always questionable. Perugi, good to see you in the house. Thank you for coming in. Forgive me if I'm pronouncing that wrong, but it's great to see you here. Hopefully you're feeling welcome. We have a lot of dynamic creators here. Everybody's willing to connect, so please don't be shy. You can reach out to anybody you'd like to in the chat. If you take your time, meet people one by one, and follow the instructions that you'll find in our video description, you'll find yourself with some new friends and family members for your channel in no time if that's what you would like. Chris's Clever Craft is an extremely generous, loyal, and dedicated supporter. They show generosity in every way that you can on YouTube. They are very much interested in helping other creators grow, and you see that generosity on their homepage where they've got a lot of featured channels. They actually have a couple of other channels as well. One called Phasminut, where they play a Phasmophobia video game, and then Tip the Table is another channel they intend on building up as well. On this channel, they bring us pure variety, and they have an interesting property. So they bring us for a look around, and that is sometimes indoors, sometimes outdoors, sometimes for just a simple look, and sometimes with do-it-yourself videos and interesting stories. We get a great look at the creator behind the channel here as well. Black Phoenix, good to see you in the house. I've got you on the wheel with Michelle Da Silva Inspires. And then I'm going to spin. 468 subscribers right now for Chris's Clever Craft. We'd love to get this creator up towards 500 so that they can get their 500 and get the community tab coming. Cabarar Gaming, I didn't realize I added you to the wheel twice, but let's see what you got going on. This creator actually has two channels. The second one is called Cabarar Vlogs, where they intend on bringing us tips, tricks, tutorials, and more variety. But here on Cabarar Gaming, of course, it's a gaming channel. I'm just going to set my reminder for your next live stream. Hopefully I'll catch that. And I'm going to take your latest video and add that into my catch-up list as well to stay caught up. Cabarar Gaming posts frequently. So you see a variety of different video games on this channel, and whether you're able to catch them on a video or a live stream, you'll get an idea of the fun that they have while they play. Some of the gamers that we find here in the Tuber Chat family have this infectious energy, and we talk about Cabarar Gaming, we talk about Ghostly Winds, we talk about Jack Dawson, and we have others like Black Phoenix is here, and we've had other gamers come through. Forgive me, I don't mean to not mention anybody. There's quite a few now, and hopefully everybody will enjoy that energy when you get to Cabarar Gaming. With 1,250 subscribers, we'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 1,300 they're thinking about. They're obviously halfway there right now. And then we'll spin. We'll get another channel up here. Intro to Mills is coming up. If anybody hasn't already given a thumbs up for today's live stream, I hope that you will. They really do help. I hope everybody's always giving each other thumbs up when you're out supporting each other. If you're on a phone, I know you have to turn the chat off to do it, but you don't lose your place. It only takes a moment. I will appreciate it greatly. And yes, I am Betty J. Gathers. We're at 98 thumbs up right now. So thank you, everybody, for that. And Intro to Mills Entertainment is an official music channel. Hopefully everybody will enjoy connecting with them. They got 44 subscribers right now. We'd love to push them a little bit farther towards the 50 they're thinking about. Get this channel up halfway to the first 100. And you can always tell an official music channel by that music note there. Like Emotion, we're going to go and visit soon. I dropped the link for the premiere that we're going to go and visit in another 10 minutes or so, but I'm going to pin it so that everybody can find that easily, and I'll drop it a couple more times before we go. Everybody will be welcome to continue connecting in that live chat the same way that we do here in Tuber Chat. You'll likely meet more friends and family members over there, and then as well Emotion will bring us their original works. We've visited them many times for both premieres and live streams. And thank you, Obapamarji's Vlogs. Hopefully you're doing well, and hopefully you've met some more friends. I'm going to get some more names onto our wheel in another moment. I take them one by one when we get to the end of the stream. We've still got 10 minutes to go, so we might be able to get to everybody, but I'm going to look at Charlie Grace right now and see what they've got going on for us. There's Writing with Emotion New Soul coming in with their second channel just to give us that extra thumbs up, so thank you for that. That is where we get a behind-the-scenes look at the creation of the music we find on Emotion's official music channel. And then as well, we get a great look at the creator behind both the channels when we're over there. 624 subscribers for Charlie Grace right now. I'm hoping we can push them a little bit farther towards the 700 that they're thinking about. I've got my reminder set for your next live stream, which is tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern. I'm just going to take your latest video and add that into my catch-up list, or your featured video here, and we'll see what you've got going on there. I keep seeing things, you're talking about Irish, I keep seeing a lot of St. Patrick's Day activity coming up, promotions and things like that. Black Phoenix is coming up next. We'll see what they've got going on, and I'll get some more names onto our wheel. Patty Southern Kitchen and more. Did I put you on the wheel today? We've got some creators who are with us almost every single day, so by the time we get around to Monday, we've done this 4 times, and I can't remember for the life of me whether they have been with us from the day before or not. Why am I not getting Black Phoenix here? Oh, I spelled it wrong. You have to spell it properly. And YouTube's trying to help me, but I wasn't listening. I'll still go to my channels because it's a very popular name, and then we'll see that Black Phoenix comes almost right up for me. So that's a trick you can use. You can use your filters, whether you're on a phone or a computer, to make sure you're looking for channels and not just the YouTube search results. Thank you, everybody, for those extra thumbs up, because we're at 101 now, so I really do appreciate that. Patty Southern Kitchen and more. I didn't put you up yet? Got you on the wheel now, and we'll see what else I can do about getting another couple of channels on here. Nyambura Mwangi has not been up yet. Patty Southern Kitchen and more we're going to look at right this second. Here's Patty Southern Kitchen and more right now. Delicious looking content on this channel. I'm just going to take your latest video. Again, you're posting so frequently. I'm going to add this into my catch-up list. That will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. And I'm just looking to see if I've missed anybody. If there's anybody listening or watching that hasn't been on the wheel or screen, just please say anything at all in the chat. I'll make sure I get you on right this second. April Showers, actually, will put you on. I see you say you're probably about to head out, but I'll put you on right now, and we'll see when you're going to come up. Nyambura Mwangi is coming up right now. And I'm going to drop our link for our premiere coming up from Emotion in the next 7 minutes. And like I said, everybody will be able to continue connecting there, so we'll drop this link a few more times. I'll leave this live stream running right up until the moment that that starts, so that everybody can clean up their connections here, and then you'll likely meet more friends and family members. April Showers is coming up right now. Perugi is coming up. We'll see what you've got going on your channel. Thank you for mentioning that. It usually takes a lot longer, but since we're at the end of the stream, I find myself with a couple of minutes where we're able to get a few more channels on. Let's just make sure that this is our April Showers, and it is. 676 subscribers. We'll see what they've got going on their channel. We'd love to give them a warm welcome and push them towards the 700 that they're thinking about. Now, I don't watch videos are subscribed while I live stream, but I'm going to take your latest video here. I'm going to add this into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch your video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Life with B is coming up right now. We'll see what they've got going on. I've just asked Emotion how long the intro is on their premiere, because you can change those now. They can go from anywhere from 1 minute to 5 minutes. I always recommend sending them as long as possible, just because it gives you more chance to get more people in to the video before it starts, right? But everybody's got to make their right decision for their own channel. Life with B is here right now, bringing us a lot of variety in some, looks like a haul video. Oh, I see. They're actually sending stuff to different people, which is very cool and generous, and then bringing us some healthy things to look at as well. They're bringing us in their videos a lot of hauls, but they're also helping us save money. So I'm going to take your latest video, add it into my catch-up list. That will make sure I don't fall too far behind and stay caught up with you. Set at 3 minutes. Thank you, Emotion. Let me spin the wheel. I'll get one more channel up here, and I will be able to get Diva Divine Light on. Oh, 2 minutes. That's okay, Emotion. So Michelle Da Silva Inspires will come up right now, and Diva Divine Light will be the next channel onto the wheel. Perugi is still there, and those will be the last 2 channels that we look at for today. But like I said, we're going to drop the link again. And everybody will be able to continue connecting and meeting new friends and family members in the premiere that we're going to watch from Emotion. I'm just going to take your latest video, Michelle Da Silva Inspires, and get caught up with that. Looks like that's going to be actually a motivational video, which is very cool. And then I'll spin the wheel. We'll see who's coming up next. Let me get our link again for our premiere. Oh, Diva Divine Light, thank you so much for that super chat. I really do appreciate that extra support. So thank you for that. Perugi is coming up right now, and this is another brand new connection for Superchat. We're looking at this channel for the first time. So, I don't watch videos or subscribe while I live stream, but what I'm going to do is take your featured video here, if my page will come up for me properly. And I'm going to add that into my watch later list. What that will allow me to do is after the live stream today, in the next 24 hours, I'll go through my watch later list. I'll watch that video in full. I'll leave you a meaningful, genuine comment related to the content of that video. I'll give you a thumbs up, subscribe, and turn your notification bell on, as I do for all creators. That should make our connection stick. And then hopefully you're subscribed to Superchat as well, and you have our notification bell on so you don't miss our further live streams. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, but the times change so that we can meet different creators from around the world in different time zones. Outdoors with Big Mac, good to see you here. Thank you for coming in. Crescent Art Designs, you got here just in time. That's going to be the last channel that we look at after Diva Divine Light here. And then I took a different video for you, Perugi. My page just didn't want to work for me. When we're live streaming, we're putting so much pressure on the processor of the computer that it can lag a little bit. And I've just dropped the link again for our raid. If everybody wants to head over there, we'll go over there together in just another couple of minutes. I'll leave this live stream running right up until the last moment before that premiere starts, so everybody can continue cleaning up their connections here. I'm just going to take this latest video from you, Diva Divine Light. I'm going to add that into my catch-up list. And that will help me stay caught up, make sure I don't fall too far behind. Crescent Art Designs is coming up right now. And thank you, Diva Divine Light for that super chat. Thrill Seeks, thank you for an extra super chat to finish off the live stream today. I really do appreciate that. Crescent Art Designs is another creator from Toronto, actually, very close to where I was born, raised, and grew up. And Crescent Art Designs brings us a lot of variety on their channel as well, between art, tributes to other retro TV shows and things like that that we might have enjoyed, and a look around Toronto as well. So thank you everybody for the time that you spent. I really do appreciate every moment that everybody's here. If you haven't already, give a thumbs up. Please give Emotion a thumbs up on the way into his premiere. I will drop the link again one more time, and we will see everybody again next weekend. We're always here Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Thanks everyone. Bye-bye.